What is up? Welcome back to Addicted to Knives. This is Lewis, obviously. Last time I checked, this was my channel. So it's been a little bit. Doing a little bit of Bladeshow recuperation. I also just started my new job literally the day I got back from Bladeshow. I actually started it 2 days before I left for Bladeshow. So, and it's a lot of, how do I put this, running around. The campus is a lot bigger than where I worked before. So there's a lot of running around and, it's just a lot. So I'm not used to it. My body's got to get used to it, so I've been a little pooped. But here I am. So first we're going to start out with this little bad boy. It's Artisan Cutlery. I'm going to actually take this out. Packaging, pretty cool. Then we got this. I did take it out already, obviously, because that's just, so it comes in this container, this tin, I would say. High quality, precision crafted knife. Excuse me. So this is a Bladeshow exclusive Tylos. I do not think it's on the box. No, it does not say on the box. So it's a Dylan Mallory design. It's similar a little bit to his Forest, I think it was, the one he did on his own and had Artisan Cutlery OEM it. But so it comes with all the the goodies and stuff like that. So it always comes with all the goodies. So that's pretty much it. Actually, it comes with two. No, it comes with the card. Here it is. You get it's a pretty thick card. Oop, as I drop it. And here it is. It is model 1854G. It's obviously S35VN, titanium. It's a bolster lock. I don't know why it says frame lock, because I guess it's kind of a frame lock, but it's a bolster lock. Hardness, yeah. That's kind of pointless to have it that big of a range, but okay. Ceramic ball bearings, I would hope so at this price point. Now it kind of pissed me off. Here, I'll pull the knife out, obviously. Close that up. I do not know why I closed it fully up. I am going to put this over to the side right now. So here is the knife. Love the carbon fiber. Now it's carbon fiber shredded. It's shredded carbon fiber with gold flakes. Now it's really cool. Let's see if we can get some texture vision as bees blades. We're gonna go bees action on you with a little texture. See, there's a little milling in there. So what I've noticed, if you could see this, it's kind of like a clear. So what I've noticed with this, it's resin, basically. Now I'm pretty sure this is what regular shredded carbon fiber is, I think. But it's a resin that just has, shredded carbon fiber mixed in with the resin. Now I don't know why there's so much voids, so much just clear spots. It's kind of, it's neat looking. It is. It's cool. But this is supposedly gold flake, real gold flake. It looks like gold flake. It really does. So let's flick it. It's got good action. It does. It does walk sometimes with the pivot. I will say that. But it's got good action. Front flipper is meh. I mean, it's the jimping. The jimping is like, it's there for show. It's not really useful. Sorry that my camera was just out of focus. I had to use my old backup camera my old backup phone, because of course 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I was getting out of my car and my lighter was in my same pocket as my phone, and I heard a crunch. Well, I looked at my screen. Nothing was, cracked or more cracked than it was. So, okay, everything's fine. So I go to check it out, to go do something. I think I might have turned the flashlight on, or I went to go take a picture, turned the phone over and said, holy shit, my fucking camera's, the glass of my camera's broken. So now I have a broken glass camera. I mean, the camera still works, but it's shattered, the glass part in the front of it. So it's kind of like, do I fix it? Do I get a new one? I don't know. We'll see. Back to the knife. You can do it. It doesn't. It's more just kind of a pushing factor. It's not like it. Like, if you could see, it's not, catching at all. So it's kind of like you just push that way. So it's not the greatest, but I will say with this, it's fucking sharp as hell. This thing came so wicked sharp. It's actually kind of scary, wicked sharp. I got a little post-it note here. I mean, it really doesn't do it justice, but it's just, it really, it's pretty sharp. It's almost scary sharp, to where that it kind of got me pretty good, if you could see. Yeah, that was a few days ago, so it got me good. But it seems like they laid the edge back pretty far. Like, normally they don't do that. I'm not too sure about Artisans. I do have a CGRB here, and yeah, I mean, it looks pretty laid back, the CGRB. So maybe it's something to do with the Artisan factory / CGRB. They put a decent angle on it, because to me it looks like it's laid back, because it's not like it's super thick. It's not super thin either, but it's not like, it's not thick, like huge thickness of the blade, spine. The spine's not thick, so the whole blade, is not that thick. So, but it's a decent knife, I have to say. So, back to what I was originally saying. So this knife is it was $220. It was supposedly a Bladeshow exclusive. Now, when somebody says Bladeshow exclusive, what do you think? You can only get it while you're at Bladeshow, right? Wrong. So, the last day of Bladeshow, I kind of overspent. So I was going to sell this. I put it up on my Instagram, and I wanted to only sell it to people that weren't there, and I was gonna, once I got home the next day, boom, ship it out, or even ship it out that night, whatever was gonna happen. So put it up, didn't really get any bidders, but when I put it up, I wanted to look to see what the original one was going for, because I know it was the original one. I wanted to see if it was actually out or on the site, or if anything, because I don't really remember ever seeing it come up for sale. I knew this design, the Tylos, was coming, but I never didn't hear or see it on anybody's channel or anything like that. So, excuse me. So I went on their website and looked at it, and lo and behold, the fucking exclusives were up for sale. Now, there was 3 different exclusives. There was this, which was a satin blade. Then there was 2 other ones that had DLC blades. The one was just regular like this and just had a regular DLC blade, kind of like this, just regular DLC. Then they had a different one that had, if you ever seen on like the Koenig Arius DLC, Koenig Ariuses, they have like a shiny DLC version. Well, that's the one they had. That's the DLC that they had on the special one, I guess they called it, because it also had there's a pivot, what is that called? A pivot ring or a whatever pivot collar around here that was Damascus, and the clip was Damascus, and I'm not sure about the back spacer. It might have been Damascus, but so it looked, honestly, that one looked pimp. I that's the one I would want, but it was $400 instead of $220. So I'm happy I didn't get that one, honestly, because I would have been even more pissed off, because maybe I thought, oh, maybe it's more money, like when I seen it, like I didn't look at the prices yet, and I was like, oh, maybe it's $240 or $250 a piece, like this model, if you want to buy it now. We had some extras. No, it was the same fucking price. It was $220, like. And the regular model of this, the one with just regular carbon fiber, is $200. So I was kind of ticked off about that. More of the fact that you called it a Bladeshow exclusive, but you put it up even before Bladeshow was even done. You put it up for sale on your website. Like, I don't know. That just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, a little bit, and I'm kind of a little, I don't know, I guess butthurt. I don't know. I was actually thinking about reaching out to them for to talk about an OEM, I wanted to do on on my own design, that if you follow my channel, my small channel, and also my Instagram, I have a couple designs that I'm working on, and I want to get them, I want to get them made. So I have 2 so far that are like pretty much done. The one needs a little bit tweaking. The other one's pretty much, ready. I just need to finalize the dimensions, exactly what I want. I know overall what I want, but hash out the fine, dimension details. The other one needs to be like, the thumb stud and the, deployment hole or whatever. Some of the stuff needs to be like tweaked to where it'll actually work and stuff like that. So, but then again, they're only drawings. They're not, the first one, the one that's pretty much just needs dimensions, is kind of put in CAD by myself, which I'm not a CAD person, so it's kind of like a rough, rudimentary CAD, drawing. So that's another thing I wanted to reach out to see if they could do CAD, to get it started, so they can OEM it. But I don't know, like, I don't know. So I think, I mean, everybody's been telling me QSP or Best Tech, those have been like the two biggest ones to go with. Obviously, everybody's Riot, but I'm sorry, I'm not trying to wait 4 years for my shit to get, to go. So it's looking more towards, I don't know, it's either QSP or Best Tech. Kubi was on my radar, but after, a buddy of mine kind of, having a little issues with them, it's kind of, I don't know if they took more on than they can chew or something. I'm not sure, because I know obviously they have a bunch of other shit of their own going on, as well as multiple people's OEMs going on at the same time. So I don't know if they just bit off more they could chew and they rush shit, or I don't know what it is. I really don't, so I'm not gonna really speculate anymore. But it seems like Best Tech and QSP have just been knocking it out of the fucking park. So I think it's gonna be it's gonna be one of those. So I gotta reach out, get some quotes. Now that I started working again, it's going to be officially done. I gotta get, the LLC going or whatever. I'm also kind of going back and forth with that. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do A.T.K. Designs or A.T.K. Incorporated or A.T.K. LLC or whatever. It'd probably be LLC or something. A.T.K. Creations or A.T.K. I don't know. Designs? A.T.K. Designs, maybe? Or A.T.K. No, EDC, that would be kind of stupid. Something along those lines. Or if I go with just LF Designs or LF Creations, which is, my first name and last name, the initials, which I already actually have a pivot mock-up of LF, which I had on one or two of my drawings, which looked actually pretty fat, but I think the A.T.K. could work out pretty good too. So I don't know. It's up in the air. We'll be I'll be posting more about it and following up with everybody and bringing you guys along for the ride. So look forward to that. I would say this is a cool knife. I mean, honestly, for $220, it's not bad. I'm not saying that this is a bad knife or anything. I'm not saying that it's not worth the money. Definitely not saying that. It was just the fact that that just rubbed me the wrong way. Don't call it a Bladeshow exclusive if you're gonna fucking sell it on your website to everybody. I think it's still on their website, I think. So if it's not sold out, but don't, it's just kind of fucked up. Like most people, if they have a Bladeshow exclusive, you're not getting it other than if you went to Bladeshow or if someone selling it to you or picked you up one from Bladeshow. Like that's just the kind of thing, So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. So that's the Artisan Cutlery Tylos. Jeez. Tylos. So the Bladeshow exclusive. So yeah, Bladeshow was also a blast. I seen so many people. I saw Tri-State EDC a lot. Hung out with him for a little bit. Did go to the pit for a little bit. Hung out with not really too many people. we did hang out and talk to a few people on the first night, the Friday night. So Saturday night we kind of just fell back and relaxed because we were just fucking beat. So which we should have went because supposedly that was the most poppin' night. So but it is what it is. I know next year it's gonna be more planned out. We're gonna, I'm either gonna drive or rent a car when I'm down there, so it's a lot easier. I don't have to, rely on other people or freaking Uber, which is a pain in the ass. We were all thinking about renting like a van or something to drive down, which would be actually pretty cool. We'd have enough room to like fucking, rest and swap and shit like that, like driving. So that would actually be a pretty cool idea, and I wouldn't doubt if it wouldn't be, if a good amount of us took that trip. So it would be pretty cheap, I think. But that's next year. So, and I don't know about Bladeshow West or any of the other ones. I don't know if that's really in my calendar right now. Mainly, I have, to deal with the probationary period for my work, which is like the 90 days. So I can't take anything off or request off for 90 days. So, and then even out after that, it's kind of like, I'm going to have to plan a vacation, and not just, so it is what it is. I'm happy to be working again. After 4 months, I'm still fighting with unemployment, of course. So that's pissing me off. But they owe me a pretty decent amount of money. But I am still here. I'm still making videos, some at least. And I'm happy to be here. I'm doing good. Happy to be at work. I'm happy. So happy that I went to Bladeshow. Like, even not working, I was able to make it happen. Even, my girlfriend, who is a huge supporter of me, she kind of pushed me to go because I wasn't going to go because financially and all this stuff. And she knew it was something that I really, 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 really wanted to do, and I've been talking about it since last year. So, yeah, we ended up figuring out, moved some things around, and yeah, she kind of was definitely a big part of me going. So, shout out to you, babe. I love you. Thank you. Maybe next year you'll come with me because I know this year you didn't really want to. So probably next year you won't either because, but I mean, we could go first couple days beforehand, but that's that. So thank you guys for watching. Love all of you. It was a blast seeing all of you. There were so many people that came up that I was so surprised. They're like, addicted to knives. Like, I'm kind of shocked. Even though my following is only 300, which I will also say that, I finally freaking broke 300. Finally. It's about time. After 10 months or so of doing this, I know I don't post that much all the time, but still, I can't believe a lot of people think that I'm, they hear I'm like, yeah, I'm sub of 300, or I'm only around 300. A lot of other people are kind of like, wow, really? I guess I'm known, so I guess that's a good thing. But I would love people to watch my my videos. So, but I don't know. I do these for myself as well. So I enjoy it. So I love you guys. Peace out. Keep watching. Please keep commenting. I love all your comments. And Love you. Peace.